Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Borderlands 2. In the last one, we finished out the Son of Cromrex DLC and learned a couple of kind of interesting things, I'd say, about I actually don't remember. Jazz, calm down, buddy. Go lay down. Honestly, I forget. Son of Cromrex. There's a bit of a gap between when I recorded Son of Cromrex and today, so yeah. But other than that, we're gonna get in on the final DLC, and we're gonna have plenty to talk about in that regards. Also, I finally went and did it. I went through and ran through the entirety of TVHM just so I could try to get a conference call. Got a conference call. Then I was like, all right, well, if I got a conference call, I need to go get the B. Took me about half an hour, but I got the B. So look at that. Thankfully, due to the combination of the bee not depleting your shields when you use it, unlike other ones, I was able to successfully take down the handsome dragon, the handsome sorcerer, and the sorcerer's daughter all last night. I got another fireball thing, and then I went and got the mysterious amulet because there is an important reason on why I have that. I'm going to mark that as important so I don't accidentally sell it. But yeah. That's about it. I really didn't go and do anything else in between episodes. It's just like, kind of like, oh wow, we're nearing the end. How much longer are we going to possibly have to run through this? And it just kind of becomes a question of, how long are we going to make this? Because we are going to be doing the raid bosses at the end, and I plan on winning. I also still don't have enough fucking tokens to get a legendary weapon from the Torg machines, which annoys me to no end. But let's get into this. I have to remember that this that this changes slightly. When's the okay. This is very good that they put this here. Spoilers ahead, warning. This story of the DLC campaign is set after the events of Borderlands 2. It is strongly recommended that you complete the game beforehand to avoid spoilers. And if you would like to complete other content first, you may use the nearby fast travel station, return, and proceed through the door ahead once you're ready to begin. Now, we have completed every single DLC. Ooh. Except for the 3 headhunter packs, which I'm just not down to do right now because it's a fucking pain in the ass. And you'll note that this doorway looks a little different. And the surrounding geography is also a little odd, but let's hop in.
Hello, old friend. Been a while, hasn't it? I bet you're wondering what became of our Vault Hunters. Let me tell you a story. After the death of Handsome Jack and the fall of Hyperion, Pandora was at peace, as much as it ever was. Their mission complete, the Crimson Raiders set their sights beyond the stars. You remember the Vault Key, right? It had that map with all the crazy floating holograms. The Vault Hunters believed it would take them to vaults across the galaxy. Of course, sometimes when you're busy looking forward, you forget to watch your back.
I do not understand why we haven't left Pandora yet. We are nowhere closer to finding the vaults. This map is the most important scientific discovery in all of human history, and Mordecai is using it as a coaster.
Does that matter? We don't even know which planets these are yet. I don't like flying blind.
Sanctuary's holding together using spit and wishful thinking. She's barely staying in the air, let alone leaving the planet.
Well, we gotta do something. People are talking about disbanding the Raiders, saying Pandora don't need us now that Jack's gone. We need a leader.
She don't want the job, man. And can you blame her? Sometimes when you're the one calling the shots, people get hurt.
Not making a choice is still a choice.
So then, we have no plan, no working ship, no leader, and a soda can on the vault key!
Lil, we need to make a call. What do you think?
Ellie?
That ain't the engines, Lil.
This is Lilith. Sanctuary is under attack. All civilians evacuate the city immediately. Crimson Raiders, to me!
All right. Talk about a more subdued intro to everything. But now, with this game being set firmly after, you know... Damn, they're only level 39? I'm grossly overleveled. With how Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep was going, I figured we'd be in much dire straits. Anyway, you can notice immediately that our enemies are not Hyperion, despite the fact that Hyperion is no longer around, and they aren't bandits. They're the new Pandora, right? Fucking new Pandoran scouts. I don't quite know what their specific deal is. I can't remember offhand. Well, I can remember offhand, but I don't want to get too much into the, details on that yet. But this DLC is set after the events of Tales from the Borderlands and the pre-sequel, at which point Lilith was getting clean from her iridium addiction, which was an actual thing she was dealing with. In pre-sequel, because she was actually like starting to lose her shit. She almost killed Athena, regardless of the fact that Athena had given her the information that she had wanted. And so her being like a bit calmer here is actually kind of nice. What the fuck?
To the vault key.
Lilith! There's too many of these pendejos!
This is Lilith! All Crimson Raiders fall back to HQ!
Just tell me where to point this sumbitch!
Come on!
Time to change the world. Whose soul is this?
Well, that's certainly a valid question for our now... yeah, that would be the right way to put it. Our brand new villain. But, so, welcome to the back burner.
You alright, killer? I got as many people off Sanctuary as I could, but it was kind of a rush job. Looks like I scattered the Crimson Raiders around the area. Those weren't bandits that attacked us. They were trained soldiers. And that gas, it turned people into monsters.
At ease, cowards. This is Colonel Hector of the new Pandora Army. Stop running now. I already got what I wanted. Sanctuary and the vault key are mine once
What the fuck?
again. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a fight. I mean, yo got completely outmaneuvered. What happened to you Crimson Raiders? Seems without your man Roland, y'all turned into a pack of baby relax with your tail barbs tucked, but you know, back in the day, Sanctuary was the pride of Dahl's mining fleet. Seems to have fallen into disrepair. I hope you don't mind, but I've already made some upgrades. Here, I'll say it for you. Incoming.
Back off, viney bastards! This is my kingdom! Squatters' rights! Bro!
Oh, who could that possibly be?
Okay, who's saving me? Roll call! Anyone who's not gargling vine currently, scream! Oh, hello? Anyone? Flower Princess? Rudiger? Knees Magoo? Scratchy Scratch? Oh, not you two. You were the toughest one of
These
all.
names. So, the back burner, as you can see by the giant pillaring H in the distance, this is the ruins of the Helios station. I don't know why that came out so weird, but it is what it is. And so the fall of Helios happened during Tales from the Borderlands, where Vaughn and God, what are their names? Editor's note, please. Anyway, Vaughn and the crew of misfits from that game accidentally crashed. Was it accidentally? Was it not accidentally? I don't remember. But they brought down the Helios station crashing from the sky above. And it was fucking rough, because that's where somehow Reese was his name. Yeah, Reese and Vaughn and them somehow managed to save. My God, shut up, random voice in our heads. Somehow survived the crash off of Helios. Like, that thing went through re-entry into Pandora and then crashed hard into the surface, which evidently it landed here.
Sitting in some sort of clown-themed novelty bar, enjoying week-old pizza and watered-down booze. It's a hell of a lifestyle, folks, but it made you soft. In my experience, an army
Clown-themed bar. Oh, he just disrespected Moxie.
Gave them something to believe in. That's why they follow me. We are New Pandora. We're the men who split our backs on the promise of paradise, but it was stolen from us. Now we're taking it back, starting with your ship and your key. Now paradise isn't coming, and if I have to choke the life out of every last person on this planet to get there, then that's what I'm gonna do.
This just feels like, what's the word I want to use here? This feels like spurned soldier getting his payback and what he feels is owed. I mean, regardless, the doll soldiers that, like, the doll company, when they showed up to Pandora, fucking, ooh, they got it rough.
Oh crap! A Vault Hunter! Kidding!
You're a new bandit boy. I missed that last word. But yes, Vaughn is still alive.
Easy, easy! Let's not get all shooty at me, okay? My name is Vaughn. Now I know we're supposed to be like, you know, mortal enemies or whatever, but I don't know, the enemy of my plant monster enemy, right? Sure.
Why would we
Hey,
be
looks like Hector
enemies?
kicked you out of your home too, huh? Well, I guess we better join
I mean, he's
forces.
ex-Hyperion, yeah, but you guys brought down Helios,
Welcome
not
to my
us.
camp, the Back Burner. Huh? Look, Hector's Vine Freaks could be back at any moment. We better secure camp, Vault Hunter.
Alright.
The Back Burner's firewall got knocked out. And I'm talking an actual wall of fire. We gotta reset the security relays to get that firewall a-flaming! You know, I actually opened a vault once. Went from Hyperion accountant to vault guy to bandit war chief. It's a long but very touching story. Hey, I'll tell you about it sometime over some questionably sourced meat. Me and my bandit clan were living over in the wreckage of...
I don't want to talk about it over questionably sourced meat. Give me a cup of coffee.
Moonshot cannons, but we said, hell no, we won't, bro! And then that didn't work out too well. We tried fighting off Hector's New Pandora soldiers, but we were no match for him. I probably should have armed my clan with more than presentation-grade Hyperion laser pointers. Lesson learned, I guess. Me and the survivors regrouped here. We were getting ready to retake Helios when Hector launched a gas attack and turned everyone but me into Vine Freaks. Now that dude Hector's walking around like he's Mega President King of Pandora or whatever. You know, Pandora's like air, or meat, or underwear. It's meant to be shared.
I mean, cool hippie vibe there, Vaughn, but you got your friends fucking killed hard. Cause yeah, presentation grade laser pointers don't beat 9mm, let alone 22. The annoying part is, arguably, this version of Vaughn is the better version of Vaughn from, like, go away.
Nice. Now you can reboot the last relay. We'll have that old firewall a-flaming in no time. And if any of my clan survive, they'll come running when they see a fire. They always do. It's hilarious.
I don't know why, I've got this sinking feeling that things are not going to be nearly as fun. I hope I'm wrong. But no, Vaughn was a worrywart in the first game, like in his first appearance in Tales.
You did it!
Oh my god, that was so loud.
That's one of those Vine Freaks! Kill it, stab it, shoot it!
Don't concern yourself, Vaughn.
Sweet kill.
He then actually becomes quite competent in this, and he's actually pretty cool. And then he becomes very annoying.
Gas turning times call for desperate measures. Screw that home thief, Hector. You and I are gonna mess that dude up. Blood pact.
Aw. Was a cute cat, Jazz. You are. Forest.
Sup, killer? Good work finding a camp. Guess this'll be our home while we figure out how to take back Sanctuary.
Oh my god!
This is my camp?
Hey, Lil, step back if you don't want to get any bandit on you.
Easy, easy. We can share. Hey, want to take a spin in my lucky underwear?
I'm listening.
Okay, Ellie.
I'm gonna teleport back to Sanctuary.
Get some,
trying to
girl.
Take Hector out. Maybe there's still time to fix this.
Whoops.
Not gonna happen. I can't get to him. Sanctuary's flooded with that gas. Tannis, can you, I don't know, whip us up an antidote?
Of course. I will first need to discover the nature of these mutations. Send me some plant genitalia. I believe they are called flowers at your reading level.
What she said. Let's get it done.
Okay, really quick. So that shiny thing that we found here, the technical spectacle, is a new rarity. Like I think they just called it rainbow rarity. I could be wrong. But that is a thing that you can now find. So there is a rarity above. Well, technically, it's two rarities above. Legendary, because you have Seraph, which is pretty high up, and then you also have the rainbow, which kind of mirrors Borderlands 4's phosphorus almost in a capacity, where it is a different type of rarity altogether, but is also well, in the case of phosphorus, it's very hard to distinguish phosphorus rarity between regular legendary rarity, and that has a lot to do with the fact that it is a particle effect based recognition.
So you cowards teamed up with that bandit from Helios? Figures. They gave up their moonshot cannons real easy. Now I can launch my paradise gas wherever my eye can see. Adapt and reuse. That's called strategy. You know, if you ever want to taste victory for a change.
I'm so ready to kill that guy. Get Tannis those samples, killer.
And of course, I'm gonna put it on for this.
Tannis, I couldn't find you after the attack. You somewhere safe? Oh, yes. I'm secure in one of my many hidden panic shelters. Handy when you live in a constant state of panic. Enough small talk. Get me those samples and we'll have a plant monster army of our own in no time. You might find yourself hitting harder while fighting within a gas pocket. Strange, but potentially helpful. Do keep a close eye on your exposure level, unless sprouting vines and losing your mind is a newfound kink, in which case I have some echo novels for your perusal. Judgment-free zone.
Oh.
Look for closed vaults. I need pure specimens.
So, not only are bandits and the like getting infected, skags and spores also exist. Which makes me think that he has something to do with the spores located in, fucking god, in Hammerlock's DLC, which makes me... Get out, get out, get out, get out.
These mutated plants are enormous, even by Pandoran standards. It's unlikely that this gas is naturally occurring. Someone engineered it.
Yeah, no, this strikes me very much as a, engineered bioweapon. I just really hope the gas pockets don't mean instant death for me. It probably does, given that there's a meter and everything, making me
The gas has been elegantly designed
remember
to
that
increase
death blight is a
biomass at an
thing.
exponential rate. In dumb speak, gas make tiny plant go big and do the ouch.
Thank you, Tannis. We're not that dumb. The thing about this DLC was it was released before, as like a prelude, almost, to Borderlands 3, which is really cool. You know, didn't think we'd ever get another DLC out of this game, considering at that point it was almost 10 years old.
I will require samples, specifically brain matter, which I like to call that good gray stuff.
The gray stuff, yes. Good name, good name. Yeah, so at which point the game was almost about 10. What the fuck happened? Weird. But yeah, so this does have a little bit of a blend of Borderlands 3 writing and like some actually decent touching moments in it, which makes me very happy because I don't like straight comedy 24/7, you know? Like, I don't think anybody does.
Oh my, such playful mRNA structure, you naughty little thing, you. Tannis.
For New Pandora!
Yes, I will, as they say, keep my Class 5 biohazard suit on. Just a few more samples, Vault Hunter.
Really?
I've almost reached a conclusion.
Looking for a shot! Unleashing the beast, Hunter!
I will burn every single person down to the ground. Oh, actually, it's a weird thing. This does also have, whoever replaced the original voice actor for Claptrap in it, as that drama had been happening, up to the release of, Borderlands 3, which sucks because, you know, as much as I don't like Claptrap, and that's being truthful, I don't hate the voice actor. He's just doing a job. He just happens to play a very good, annoying character. And I don't think he should have lost his job over what happened with Randy Pitchford, because honestly, fucking Pitchford's a prick.
The gas mutates the spores already present in our lungs. Oh, wonderful. The spores spread to the brain, taking over the nervous system. The subjects are left nearly mindless, like a slag hub addict or a music enthusiast.
I like music.
I have disappointing news. I lack the expertise necessary to synthesize the gas and create our own legions of plant-human hybrids. Again, not doing that. You sound just like that university ethics board. No matter. Return to the back burner and send me those samples. I'm running out of iridium, so I'm gonna make one last sweep for survivors. See you back at camp.
Alright. That sucks that, we can't create our own host of hybrid plant monsters to, take over Pandora, but, you know, sometimes you gotta be the good guy and you can't just do bad things.
Horrifying creature. Dissect it with your weapon of choice. Like I always say, the more horrifying specimens, the merrier. Pointless, but well done.
Aw, my poor little baby. She's stuck outside my office, all sad and alone. She's not. I was playing with them earlier. She just wants more love. Ooh, the affinity. Oh. But we'll probably turn this quest in, and then we'll probably call it an episode.
Please send me those samples as soon as possible. I've made every preparation and completely disrobed so that there is nothing between me and the laboratory-grade mylar of this biohazard suit. The sensation is very satisfying.
Ah. Canis, what is wrong with you? Right. Nope, never mind. Don't answer that question.
Oh, that's on me. Yeah, I was scanning my
The babies have learned to jump at the door.
And I busted the science thing. Just give it a little bandit high five.
I will come and give it a bandit high five on. Don't... It's so interesting that he went from nerd to... Oh my god. He went from nerd to survivalist to crazy... Jesus Christ, babies. Okay, I fixed that problem. I was doing some toying with my settings earlier and I forgot about that. Oh, God. Okay, we're back. Who did I turn this
Vault
into?
Hunter, over here.
Ah, there you go. How on earth did you two survive?
Tannis is working
But
on
alright, we're gonna call this episode here. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. It means a lot that you guys had to stop in, see what I was up to, and hopefully I'll get to see you all in the next one. Bye.